Please don't die. Oh, come on! Oh, nice! Dude! Okay. Okay, please don't hack in. Please don't hack in. Yes! Alright, nice. Oh, so close.
If you say so. Sorry.
I could use a break.
Yeah, you deserve a break. Kill these guys.
You can't compete with me. I thought I gave it my all.
Ah, terrible level ups.
Should I have held back?
That's the golden deer for you.
Can I just finish this? I can. Let's go.
Too late. The seal will be broken any minute now.
Yeah, I don't care.
I call that a win. Gotta keep improving.
It's no use. The seal is broken. You can't. My sword.
Is the intruder here? Oh, looks like you have this under control. You, round up any stragglers.
Will do.
Sword of the Creator. Definitely gonna keep that. Get rid of the drawer key, I guess.
As all of you have committed a breach of faith, the Archbishop will now pass judgment.
Inciting a kingdom noble to rebel, unlawful entry, the attempted assassination of the Archbishop, an attack on the Holy Mausoleum. It is unnecessary to go on, followers of the Western Church.
What? We have nothing to do with the Western Church. You have already been identified. Please spare us your second-rate theater.
Dishonoring a holy ceremony is worthy of death for a member of the church. You are well past the hope of redemption. If you have any grace remaining, you will willingly offer your life as atonement for this crime.
No, this isn't what we were told would happen. We've been deceived.
It's no use arguing. Whatever your excuse, the punishment stands. May your souls find peace as they return to the goddess.
Wait, please. The goddess would never forgive you for our execution.
Monster. We know you've already slaughtered many of our fellow brethren like this.
This concludes the investigation. Please remove these poor lost souls from my sight.
I suppose that's that. The assassination attempt, the attack on the Holy Mausoleum. Looks like it was all a plot by the Western Church. It's just too bad that that masked knight who was leading the attack got away. Vanished without a trace.
But why would the Western Church want to attack Lady Rhea?
Why? Take your pick of reasons. Relations with the Western Church aren't exactly friendly.
What reasons?
Oh, that's right. Gerald mentioned that you grew up completely isolated from the church. The Church of Seros is split into a few different branches across Fódlan. The central church is headquartered right here at Garreg Mach. Then there's the Western Church. Far west from Castle Gaspar, where Lord Lenato had his little rebellion, is the fortress city of Arianrode. It's the strongest fortress in the kingdom. On the other side of it is the headquarters of the Western Church.
Not too smart to bicker with people who worship the same goddess as you.
The bishop of the Western Church must be pretty ambitious. Probably hopes to split off completely. In which case, he'd need to weaken the Central Church's influence. Killing Rhea is certainly one way to do that. To the shock of no one, I hear the knights have been sent to subdue the leaders of the Western Church. We'll probably get a chance to assist.
You're an odd one, aren't you, Professor? How'd you make it this far in life without ever interacting with the church? I can't believe someone like you exists in Fódlan. It's too strange.
If you think that's weird, consider the fact that Rhea hired Teach despite all that.
So those guys they caught, they all got the axe, right? That's brutal.
Lady Rhea can be rather intimidating at times. In fact, she can be downright terrifying. Professor, those who cannot be saved must be delivered to the goddess for judgment. Is that not so?
There you are, Professor. It seems Lady Rhea would like a word with you. Come with me.
The Archbishop lives. Not that I had ever placed much faith in those swine from the Western Church.
I have news, both good and bad. The remains of Seros were not in a tomb. However, something else was. The Sword of the Creator.
Ah, the weapon wielded by that thief, the King of Liberation.
Thief. At any rate, it is now in the hands of the Academy's new professor. I doubt you will be surprised to hear that the Crescent Stone had already been removed from the sword when it was found.
As expected, it would be foolish to keep both in the same location.
There's more. The professor was able to awaken the sword's true power. Even without the Crescent Stone, the sword glowed red. The professor's crest is compatible. There is no mistaking it.
Absurd. Using a relic without its Crescent Stone should be impossible. The King of Liberation's bloodline should not even...
They must be allowed to keep it, for now. I do not have enough information about the professor to act. As for your request, I assent. The Death Knight is at your command. Use him well.
Good. I believe I will enjoy this a great deal.
I cannot thank you enough for defeating those invaders in the Holy Mausoleum. and especially for protecting the sword of the Creator. That sword is one of the hero's relics, and the most precious artifact in the Church's possession. It is also a weapon of terrifying power. For now, I will entrust the sword to you. Please, use it wisely.
Lady Rhea, wait. Do you truly mean to give the sword of the Creator to this stranger? Surely it is not the sort of thing one hands over so readily, even to someone who has the ability to wield it. If someone like Nemesis were to appear again, all of Fódlan would be consumed by war.
Nemesis.
Nemesis, the King of Liberation. He is an ancient king of mankind who was defeated by Seros over 1,000 years ago. When Fódlan was attacked by wicked gods, it is said that the goddess gifted Nemesis with the sword of the Creator. Nemesis used that sword to defeat the wicked gods, saving all of Fódlan. Henceforth, he was dubbed the King of Liberation. However, his power began to corrupt him until he himself turned to the darkness. Saint Seros was forced to destroy him. Lady Rhea, I beg you to reconsider. Given a little more time, we could more accurately assess this stranger's abilities.
No. I have faith, Seth. Faith that our friend here will not be corrupted by wickedness. Since the death of Nemesis, none have been able to wield the sword of the Creator. Now, after all those long years of being sealed away, it has returned and found a new master.
I understand. As you wish, Lady Rhea. There you have it, Professor. See that you do not betray the trust the Archbishop has seen fit to bestow upon you.
The sword of the Creator? The King of Liberation? Each tale is more confusing than the last. And I really can't read that Rhea at all. That sword is clearly precious. So why is she so keen to gift the thing to you?
The sword chills me.
Is that a fact? I feel as though we have become entangled in a mystery. And there is one more thing that has been plaguing me. The sword of the Creator. It somehow feels distinct from other relics we have seen. Such as the one that... Oh goodness, what was her name?
Catherine?
Yes, her. The sword of the Creator is different from her Thunderbrand in one key way. It bears a hole, where something should have been, but is no more. I despise not knowing what's going on. It frightens me. And yet, I place my trust in you. I must. Whatever comes to pass, please swear to cut a path that is your own.
The sword of the Creator, pulled right from the legends. I finally found it, and yet it ended up in Teach's hands.
Why do you want it?
Could I even use it anyway? Damn it. There's no telling what's to come.
Alright, he's up to something, because Dimitri definitely wasn't interested in the Sword of the Creator. Because I think I, eventually let him have it. So, that's interesting.
Part 1. White clouds. Verdant rain moon. Tower of black winds. The ceaseless rains that satiate the verdant landscape of Fódlan are accompanied by fierce winds and mighty roars of thunder. This abundance of rain, sparkling as it falls against beams of emerging sunlight, is a constant reminder to the people of Fódlan that nature is ever wild and unpredictable. For when the rain finally does take pause, the clouds part and give way to a glorious rainbow.
Alright, we are not gonna do anything else today. What we're gonna do is get everybody's class to where they're supposed to be. And probably that's it. When we come back tomorrow, I am going to start a side story because we are already at chapter 5 now. So isn't that exciting? There's new places to explore in the monastery. 5 grand, let's go.
I have a new mission for you, Professor. I would like for you to take your students into Kingdom territory to eliminate some thieves.
Dude, is it gonna be the same mission?
From House Gautier of the Holy Kingdom of Faris, the lands of Ruin. Their leader's name is Miklan.
Okay, so
Disowned son of House Gautier.
yeah, it's exactly the same. Well, I don't know how I feel about that because it doesn't, like, I feel like these 2 missions, the Leonardo and this one, means a lot if you play through the Blue Lion route, but like, if you're playing the Golden Deer and if you're playing for the first time, it doesn't mean anything to you. So that's weird.
Something to do with his lack of a crest. Such happenings are fairly common within the kingdom.
Oh.
The Crestless cannot unleash the goddess's power, even if they possess a relic. Nonetheless, they are still capable of simply wielding those weapons.
The hero's relics are immensely powerful weapons. We must meet this threat with adequate force. Unfortunately, most of the Knights of Seiros are away from the monastery, purging the apostates of the Western Church. So we are entrusting you with this mission. After all, you wield the sword of the Creator, which is more than capable of opposing any relic.
The Sword of the Creator is a powerful weapon well beyond the other relics. You have nothing to fear. However, to ensure that no harm comes to the students, we will also send the monastery's most skilled individuals to aid you.
I must remind you that you are expected to conduct yourself in a manner befitting the wielder of that holy sword. Also, you should know that Professor Hanneman has been looking for you. That is all.
Hey, Teach. I gotta say, I never would have guessed you were a descendant of the King of Liberation. You didn't forget, did you? That story I told you about a relic that could cut a mountain in half? That relic was the Sword of the Creator, the very same used by Nemesis, the King of Liberation.
What are you talking about?
Don't be coy, Teach. The Sword of the Creator could only be wielded by Nemesis. If you can use it too, that can only mean you have that bloodline's crest.
I don't understand.
Fine, keep your secrets. But just so you know, I don't understand isn't gonna cut it here at the monastery. Speaking of, Professor Hanneman has been looking for you. He probably wants to examine your crest with those crazy instruments of his. Actually, sounds amusing. Maybe I'll tag along.
If it isn't my little Claude, what has you so worked up?
Judith, what are you doing here?
That's Lady Judith to you, boy. I told you, until you're in charge, I expect you to address me with all due respect. Anyway, I'm here to retrieve you. Duke Regan's condition has taken a turn for the worse.
Are you saying the old man's on his deathbed?
No, it's not that bad. But in the state he's in, he won't be able to participate in the next roundtable conference. He wants you to go in his stead. I volunteered to play the messenger.
Wow, thanks for that. Oh, and Teach, this is Judith, also known as the hero of House Daphne.
So you're little Claude's teacher, are you? How much trouble has he been giving you?
Not too much.
If her nickname didn't give it away, you should know that Judith, Lady Judith, is the leader of the famous House Daphne of the Leicester Alliance. She used to be a big deal at the roundtable conferences, but it seems of late she's been reduced to a mere...
You had better shut that mouth before I put my boot in it, you tactless nuisance. Come on, let's get going. Sorry, Professor, but I need to borrow the boy for a bit.
I suppose we'll have to finish our chat later. Sorry, Teach. But don't you worry. I'll be back in time for our next mission. All right, Judith, let's get going.
It's Lady... I suppose you are the active leader for the time being. Fair enough, boy. Fair enough.
Good of you to come, Professor. I've heard much about you lately. Specifically, that you are able to awaken the Sword of the Creator's power. Thusly, it seems the true nature of your crest has been uncovered. I had, of course, seen your crest before. However, at first, I failed to recognize its true nature. Eventually, it dawned on me that what is visible is perhaps merely a small part of a greater whole. In other words, your crest is too significant to be detected when using normal instruments. After this discovery, I began researching crests that might fit that description, which allowed for a temporary hypothesis. However, I could not be certain. The crest my conclusions led me to was far too unusual. A crest thought to have disappeared from this world in the millennium since the fall of Nemesis, the King of Liberation. The crest of flames. That is what you possess.
The crest of flames.
Your ability to wield the sword of the Creator is unequivocally proven by hypothesis. A legendary power, dormant since time immemorial, and now resurrected. There can be no doubt that this ancient power resides within you.
I mean, if all of the missions are the same, then playing through different... Like, I don't see the appeal of playing through different routes. Unless, like, you want to learn, like, everybody's story, then why would you...
Your invitation to what do I owe this surprise? Thank you.
Then, like, that's really disappointing. Now that, like, Leonardo and now that these bandits... Like, they're the same. I have no expectation to, like, to the rest of the missions, the story are going to be any different. Kill monks? Sure. Of course, that's what you want. Elaborate cleansing gifts you have to receive. Korea couples? Alright, there we go. Like, you're pretty one-dimensional, so... Shareable snacks? Alright.
There's no alcohol in here. It's better if you can sleep without it, but all you have is tea.
Not? Alright. I don't know what to tell you. I don't have alcohol, for lady.
Come by the infirmary anytime you need anything. I'll be waiting, Professor.
Like, I don't know what you want, lady. I don't have alcohol. I don't know what you want me to tell you. Let's see. Calendar. We can teach 2 classes this month. And, there's like a little support, not a lot of support cutscenes. We should be able to handle it. Sword of the Creator. I'm gonna keep the Sword of the Creator for now. You keep the door key. Why not? Steel sword. Yeah. Yeah, these lands are fine. Yeah, these are fine. Alright. Alright, we are going to do the certification and maybe one more thing, and that's it. Alright, Ignaz, time for you to be the Dark Mage. Let's go.
I can't believe I did it.
Why can't you be an archer yet? Are you really not at the correct level 9? Yeah, alright. Well, Well, at least Anne can do it. And be a priest. Alright, we're actually going to start exploring because we can take a few more minutes here. Hold on. Class abilities. Oh, can you guys not? Hold on. Ah, so I can't have you guys learn your class ability. Maybe you already did? I'm not sure. Alright, hold on. Yeah, do that for you. Yeah, that's fine. What do you look at the... Ooh, not bad. Not bad at all. Alright. And... Sure. Okay, whoa. Jesus, alright.
A stone? A stone. I do not understand. Yet, as I think of it, the pounding in my chest grows faster still. But is that me? Or is it you?
I don't remember this dialogue. It must have been there. Alright, doesn't matter. Because we are done for today. If you are watching this on Twitch, follow the channel for like the playthrough I'm doing. If you are watching this on YouTube, leave a like, subscribe, and comment if you want. If you want to watch it live on Twitch, I'll leave the channel link down in the descriptions. Also leave my Patreon link down there too. Tomorrow when we come back, we are going to start a side story. Yes, we are. We're going to start a side story. And hopefully I can unlock the DLC characters and recruit them as my backup for this playthrough. I haven't really recruited anybody in so far, but it's because I wanted to like save. I think there's like 4 new characters for the DLC. I want to like save some slot for them. So I really haven't been trying to recruit anyone. All right, see you guys on next time. Goodbye.